Hello everyone, my name is Gabriel. 2024 is a month and a half away from being over, and Nintendo did say that they'd be talking about the Nintendo Switch's successor this year. I'm not a tech whiz, nor do I know what kind of console it'll be, hybrid, handheld, whatever. So I'll be discussing a few things I hope to see on this console that I think would be on any console, whether it be a hybrid, a handheld, home console, whatever. The home menu works great in my opinion. A straight line of your most recently played games with the Nintendo Switch Online app, news, eShop, album, settings, and controller menu all on the bottom. Your profile page at the top left, and a button to see all of your games in a grid at the end. It's not too clustered and easy to use. However, I'd like to have some more customization than some menu themes based on games or color palettes would be nice with the choice of music like the 3DS had. A way you could earn it is by doing some missions, sort of like Nintendo Switch Online's app on the Switch, though without having to pay for a subscription. I mean, who would pay such and such amount of money a month or a year for, I don't know, animals for your background? Nintendo really thinks their fans will buy anything they put up, Now, I know I may be alone or with very few people on this, but I'd like to see a new version of PictoChat. PictoChat was a local wireless chat room, so you had to be near other DSs. It was a niche thing, sure, but it was a fun and silly little thing to use with friends or family, and you could use it so no one hears what you're saying. I used PictoChat a bunch as a kid with my family. Me and my sibling would be in our separate bedrooms sending random messages and pictures, and that was fun. Like I said, it may be niche, but Nintendo has always been an outside-the-box company, so I don't think it's that much of an ask. Going back to the album, I do like the ability to just click this button to take a screenshot and hold it down to take a video. It makes it really easy to access, especially if you're in a tight spot or whatever you want to capture will go by quickly. However, I'd like the ability to be able to start the recording whenever. Leave the original two options tied to the button and have a menu to go into to click record. The eShop. The eShop was always fun to browse on the 3DS and Wii U for me, even when you weren't planning on purchasing anything. They always had a nice layout and great music. Now, it's not only bland, but scrolling down a few categories it gives you.
What's that?
Nothing, Dad. I feel it's obvious that Nintendo Switch eShop isn't all that great. It's so darn slow, and the categories it does have just suck. Like the best sellers category, it hardly ever changes. Smash Bros has been there for ages. Minecraft, Stardew Valley, Mario Kart 8, which is over a decade old now. Among Us, you get the point. Coming soon is hit or miss, and recent releases usually full of shovelware and that. Nintendo really needs to change the eShop for the successor. Make it fun to explore again. Like, add some music. Decorate the place to make it look all nice and pretty like the 3DS and Wii U eShops were. I also want to add, if you're using a child account with age restrictions on it, you will still see this 18 plus content. The only difference is when you click on it, it'll not let you see it all and say, hey, a parent needs to come over and enter the password to temporarily disable this 18 plus filter. Put that stuff in its own category. Maybe you have to prove your age with ID. Something. In terms of games, a new Splatoon game would be awesome if done right, which I'll be talking about a different time. I don't know if we need a new Super Smash Bros. Game. Ultimate has pretty much everything, and what it doesn't have, Nintendo could just re-release those some extra features and content. Unless Nintendo adds backwards compatibility, there's not much point to a new Super Smash Bros. Game in my opinion. Mario Kart 9. Please, God, please. Imagine, you get the brand new Nintendo console bundled with a game. And it's Mario Kart 8. Oh boy, I got the new console and a game to go along with it! Oh. A Donkey Kong game that's not a re-release, a 2D Mario game, a Zelda game. Putting that aside for a moment, it seemed weird to me that Nintendo released Tears of the Kingdom, Mario Wonder, Echoes of Wisdom, etc. near the end of the Switch's life. Why not save that stuff for the successor console? Moving on, I'd love to see a new Animal Crossing game. That's not New Horizons. I won't say much, as I've talked about this before. But stop with the stupid free updates that just add what was in the previous game at launch. In fact, stop releasing games and saying that you'll be giving free updates that add stuff that are clearly important to the game. It just makes your games feel bare bones, and by the time you add everything, who cares? Those are my points I want to see addressed in the successor to the Nintendo Switch. I didn't want to talk about controllers, ports, etc., as that really just depends on what type of console it is. Keep in mind, these are my opinions, so there are some stuff that I intentionally glossed over as I just wasn't interested. Anyway, what do you want to see in the successor to the Nintendo Switch?